Huh?
We are live on Facebook, so we can start.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sunil Warrior from UA Nagpur. Welcome to TOI debate. Debate has usually been this is usually held on the first Wednesday of the month, and what we do is we pick up issues mostly relevant to the city, Nagpur city, and then we kind of invite local people here and kind of debate. Earlier we used to do it in the office, but thanks to COVID, last 2 years we've been doing this online. But this year, this month rather, I have never seen Abhishek more excited than this topic. Yesterday we were deliberating on what issue should we have a debate on, and he said, we will have a massive response. And believe me, yesterday or from what conversation with Abhishek and also in our office WhatsApp groups and all that, that the chatter has been just related to the number of people who are responding to Abhishek's tweets. So I think this is going to be a wonderful debate. Couple of guests I'm sure will join along the way, and there are I think people who are probably commenting on Facebook, watching us on Facebook and commenting there too. Unfortunately, we can have only so many guests in the discussion. Otherwise, this will be never ending. It can go on till next JE maybe. Even a fifth one may not be enough. Forget four. So Abhishek will moderate the debate. Unfortunately, I have other engagements, so I'll leaving this thing in about 10 minutes or so. I really regret that. I mean, I wish I could have sat through and listened to parents and students for their views on this.
Board exam in June, then the result will be declared around September and in the counseling of the JEE means the results of the class 12 mark sheet and required in the counseling. Yes, sir. And many engineering colleges like Thapa University, Shastra University, and JP Noida, they required the 12th marks and JEE both for the admission to the BTech courses. So right. That's why.
Valid point. Or just as Ankit being the last panelist to answer this common questions, I'll quickly update viewers. We are seeing your comments also coming on Facebook and you're asking the questions also. हम धीरे-धीरे हर एक चीज को address जरूर करेंगे. To start off this debate, I think there are two main issues that we'll tackle first. क्योंकि जब students ये demand कर रहे थे कि postpone होना चाहिए, तो उसके two major reasons मुझे दिखे जो students कह रहे थे. पहला था clash with board exam dates. Not only CBSE but other state board also. Like for example, Jyotiraditya is from West Bengal Education Board. तो वहाँ पर ही
I'm from ISC.
I'm sorry. Actually, you are from West Bengal, but ISC board. Yeah. So he was saying that some dates are clashing. That was
nearly all the dates are clashing, not some.
All the date. Okay. So that is one thing. Dates are clashing. Second thing, the student said that we were told that 4 attempts for JEE will be allowed, and then suddenly literally at the last moment, we were told that only 2 will be allowed. So let's tackle the date clash issue first. Now, when dates are clashing, now I have to be the devil's advocate because everybody is on one side. So I'm getting ready to be your punching bag right now. But my first counter will be, कि there are at least, if you're saying that dates are clashing, you can still appear for second session, and even in this first session, which starts I think on April 26, 27 sometime, the JEE, you have multiple dates and multiple probably time slots to choose from that way. So I'll begin this with Jyotiraditya because he says that all his dates are clashing. So, yes. So there's not even a single day that you can appear for JEE?
21st April and 4th May, which still are kind of considerable because my English language exam is on 26th of April and my English literature exam is on 2nd of May. Now everyone knows that ISC is known for its English and it's kind of difficult. So still I would say 21st and 4th May are still good. Though after 4th May, 4th May is also sandwiched between the board examination. But still I would say it's still considerable. And sir, according to what you said, the second attempt we can appear for. So sir, that's I would like to come to that point. We aren't given proper gaps between the board examination and the JEE examination because everyone knows the JEE and board examination may have similar syllabus, but they aren't similar examination. It's completely different like to appear for board examination and to appear for JEE examination. So that's why giving a proper at least 30 days gap, I would think is good. And if they are like not able to give it at all, then at least do it after the board examination or before it. Like, and now there is no like question before. Yeah.
Akanksha, do you also agree with that? 30 days at least? I mean, that sounds a lot. Big gap.
Well, sir, I'm a dropper and like I go through the same situations. When I was in 12th, boards was cancelled, but I know the pressure. And I completely agree. This schedule is so hectic and means I'm with them. I think 30-35 days. There should be a gap of at least because हमने 2 साल से यही देखा ही है एक proper gap हमें हर month और first और last के में तो आराम से 80-90 days का gap मिलता ही था.
Great. Anubha ji, you have been interacting with students across the country. You know, this gap, I mean, is it really like, explain to us also, you know, I mean, is it really that critical? Is it that big a issue? क्योंकि कोई बोलेगा ठीक है ना, आज आपने maths का दिया, कल आप JEE के दे देना. But walk us through, I mean, how difficult is that?
See, it is very difficult because see, JEE का जो syllabus है, उसमें 11th and 12th. It's not कि आपको सिर्फ 12th का आपको पढ़ना है, they have to study for 11th also. So these board students are going to study the 11th का भी syllabus है. They have to prepare for that also. Now after their board exams, I don't think it is practically possible for all these students to prepare the exam, that to JEE entrance exams, which is very difficult exam. It's not an easy exam. Normal questions नहीं आते हैं इसमें. It is very difficult for them to prepare in just 15 days time, 15 or 20 days, whatever time is given. I don't know the gap between both the papers, both the terms. So they need sufficient gap, at least 1 month gap should be given. So they can easily conduct and hold the exam by maybe in the month of June, second week of June they can hold it, or maybe last week of June. And as far as JEE advanced is concerned, maybe by second week of July they can hold the exam. And counselling can begin after that. Maybe in 15 days results can be declared by end of July, and counselling can begin in the month of August.
Yes. So,
within a month counselling happen and आप सितंबर से इनका सेशन स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. इनफैक्ट आप देखिए अगर जुलाई में नीट एग्जाम्स जो है वो भी जुलाई में हैं. As far as CUET is concerned for non-professional courses, that is also happening in the month of July. So most of the academic session of all the fields, जितने भी अलग-अलग streams हैं, that is going to begin after September only. So why only these engineering students should suffer? Only students के साथ ये injustice क्यों हो रहा है? Because every student is getting time, NEET और बाकी और भी exams होने वाले हैं. CUET के जो exams that is also scheduled in the month of July. So these students also need time. After board, they need proper time, proper gap to prepare for their studies because they have to study 11th का portion also.
Okay. On this gap issue, Prajwal, I want you to weigh in now. You know, I mean, as a student, are you finding it really stressful?
और सर कि अगर आप क्लास 12th के स्टूडेंट का अगर आप कंडीशन देखेंगे कि दे अनाउंस द डेट जस्ट 1 month प्रायर टू द एग्जैक्ट एग्जाम डेट्स कि यार अराउंड उन्होंने मार्च के फर्स्ट वीक में डेट्स अनाउंस किए कि द एग्जाम इज गोना हैपन एट 21st और उससे पहले क्लास 12th के स्टूडेंट्स के इतने सारे प्री बोर्ड्स प्रैक्टिकल्स एंड ऑल चल रहे होते हैं. एंड एज मैम सेड, अनुभा मैम सेड कि इतना इजी नहीं होता कि जस्ट यू गिव योर मैथ्स एग्जाम एंड यू आर गोना गिव योर JEE एग्जाम नेक्स्ट डे इटसेल्फ. सर पूरा मतलब माइंडसेट चेंज करना है, बोर्ड एग्जाम का पैटर्न एंड
इस मैनेजमेंट उनकी तरफ से हुआ है. They have committed the mistake, not the students. They have rescheduled and scheduled the dates, be board exam and JEE exam and other entrance exam. If they would have conducted the exam, board exam in the month of March, अगर फिनिश हो जाते उनके मार्च एंड तक, then ये इतना प्रोटेस्ट नहीं होता है. Students would have been very happy that yes, we have sufficient 2 months time to prepare for our first attempt and then again 1 month time to prepare for our second attempt. So the mismanagement was on their part because of which these students are suffering. Now it's the responsibility of the government that वो अपने convenience को ना देखते हुए बच्चों के convenience को देखें, उनकी preparation और उनकी performance को देखते हुए they should postpone the exam. Though I am not in favor of postponement this year, but yes, looking at the exams which are scheduled for other exams which are scheduled in the month of July, I think CUET and NEET and other exams also. I think even JEE exams should be conducted post board exams only, so that these students will get sufficient time to study and prepare and will also perform well.
Right. Jyoti and then Akanksha.
Sir, I would give you two perspectives according to so what you said. Is there any middle path? To that question, I would answer ki there is a middle path that is conducting only one attempt, that is after boards, because that gives equal justice to everyone, and justice is served. But then there is another perspective which I have, that is the college admission which took place last year. Like those who went in first year in 2021, their admission was held in the month of November, I think. November, December, and here in government colleges it took place till January, early January. So my question to the government also would be that how you expect, like last year they took admissions so late, and then like you want to normalize everything this year, then like how many seats you have in the colleges? Like you would like let them sit anywhere, or like what is your plan? And if you have any plan, like you make it like you like sort of ease the delay, like you say okay the course will happen faster, then that can also happen in case of us, because we are the batch which suffered the most, like 2021, 22 we have done it completely online. So like I think that is a valid point to keep like to the government.
No, absolutely. And before I go to Akanksha, one of the viewers, Vishal Gautam, has said that what just Jyotiraditya was saying, that this batch of 2021 wrote JEE and had only 1 year of online. But we have 11th and 12th completely online that way. So we are the ones, and we are not even getting 4 attempts. So that is why they are saying that this particular batch.
11th was had started late, because there was a kind of promotion that will it be postponed or will it be cancelled, and then it got cancelled later. So we started late.
Yes, so this particular batch that's what everybody is saying is injustice to this particular batch. Akanksha and then Ankit. Huh?
So I believe all other entrance exams are scheduled in June and July. और आई डोंट नो एनटी को इतनी क्या हरी है कि वो करेक्शन विंडो तक नहीं ओपन कर रहे हैं वो लोग, एंड दे जस्ट टेकिंग इट लाइक इतनी जल्दी वो ले रहे हैं. सारे ही एग्जाम्स बहुत लेट शेड्यूल हो रहे हैं जून जुलाई में, और अगर हमारा लाइक एडवांस जुलाई में है, अगर वो 30 डेज 45 डेज थोड़ा डिले होके अगस्त में भी हो जाता है, आई डोंट फाइंड इट कि बहुत ज्यादा मिसमैच हो जाएगा, बहुत ही मेसी हो जाएगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला. आई थिंक दे शुड थिंक अबाउट इट अगेन. और वो क्योंकि 12th वालों के साथ लिटरली बहुत सही नहीं हो रहा है, तो आई थिंक बोथ द अटेम्प्ट्स शुड बी आफ्टर गोल्स ओनली, बिकॉज आप 5 दिन एक्सटेंड कर रहे हो जस्ट फॉर कि हम भर सके फॉर्म्स जो भी है. तो अगर उसमें 5 दिन एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं, आई थिंक हमें एक प्रॉपर टाइम देने के लिए आपको एक्सटेंड करना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल. और आई थिंक जेडब्ल्यू के जो मार्क्स है उस पे योर एडवांस्ड का क्वालिफिकेशन इज डिपेंडेंट, राइट? तो पूरा मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स का एम तो आईआईटी ही होगा, सो दैट वुड सो क्रूशियल.
डिपेंडिंग ऑन दैट.
सॉरी जयदीप सर.
डिपेंडिंग ऑन प्रीलिमिनरी एग्जाम, दैट्स अ मेन.
एग्जैक्टली. तो अगर इसी एग्जाम में इश्यू आ रहा है बच्चों को, दैट इज व्हाई दे आर सो अनहैप्पी. अंकित और फिर आदित्य.
Yes, sir. Now 4 attempts are not possible. Yes, sir. है ना? But they can conduct the both attempts after the boards are over. Then it can possible, and the session will be 2 to 3 months earlier than the last year. They can do this.
That's good, sir. Aditya.
Yes, sir. If we will schedule both the attempts after the boards, it will be very efficient, and I don't think it will be delay.
इसलिए मैं अनुभव जी को एक लास्ट लेता हूँ, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑल्सो, कि सीबीएसई में जो अपनी बोर्ड एग्जाम जो परसेप्शन है कि लेट शुरू कर रहे हैं, नो, एंड रिजल्ट्स विल बी लेट एंड देन दी आफ्टर इफेक्ट. सो जैसे महाराष्ट्र में, वी आर फ्रॉम महाराष्ट्र, सो इन महाराष्ट्र बोर्ड द एग्जाम्स आर डन. जो मेजर पेपर्स है वो तो सब निपट ही गए, हार्डली कुछ होंगे. सो डू यू थिंक दैट द बोर्ड एग्जाम्स कुड हैव बीन like taken earlier for CBSE, Anubha ji, and maybe then this problem would have been solved?
Yes. See, देखिए states like Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, they have done away with their exams. But as far as other states are concerned, state board exams are still going to start for Tamil Nadu है, Telangana में, any states. So most of the students are in not only in CBSE, most of the students are from state boards. आप अगर महाराष्ट्र का, I'll give you example, there are hardly 2 to 3 lakh students from CBSE board, but there are 15 to 16 lakh students in state board. So these students are going to suffer a lot. Those who are from state board, महाराष्ट्र में तो हो गए exams state board के, but there are other states also where the exams are scheduled and going to begin very soon. ICSE के exams, IIC board exams are scheduled, then you have CBSE board. So all these students are going to suffer. There are crores and crores of students. So 8 lakh students generally take part in these exams. JEE के जो exams होते हैं, around 8 lakh students take part. So those out of those 8 lakhs, I think most of I think 90% students are going to suffer because they are still waiting for their board exams.
Board exams to get over.
Yes, so the exams हुए नहीं है अभी तो.
I would like to
I
put
think-
a 2 cents on that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, CBSE conducted a mid-term examination in November or December.
December.
They had a clear idea. They have created objective type questions or biometric sort of thing in which you can release the result immediately after the exam or maybe 10 days. So think of their part, how much time they took. They released the result after 4 months. So it is totally negligent.
That was due to some issues which arise because कुछ problems आई थी वहाँ पे, कुछ cheating हुआ था, कुछ scams हुए, so that's why they took lot of time for re-evaluation. उन्होंने exam re-evaluation किया था, फिर से rechecking was done for first term exam. But yes, you don't know what will happen in second term. You don't know what will happen in second term.
I think that's what he's saying कि कितना delay और term to go, the anticipation, the fear.
Yes,
Even delay the second term then. Yeah.
बिल्कुल. Hey, I really thank all of the panelists, who had joined, and a lot of people who were watching live, all the comments that you did. I was trying to scroll, reading all your comments, and I could pick up some because it was going so fast. So some of the points we have highlighted, but thank you to all of the panelists. And what we will, yeah.
One point, like one of the grievance of students I would like to add is that there was a sudden change in pattern in the JEE Mains paper. Like there was a section B, they added negative marking this year, which wasn't there last year. So there was a sudden change in pattern, and students who started giving mock tests also had received it late, and they had given in another pattern. And they also, like even me, we also have presented this grievance that like it was like the circular actually came a lot late to actually change the pattern of the paper.
Okay, that's an interesting point.
Last point I would like to
Jaideep ji.
One request to you as a social media people and to the Ministry of Education or the human being or government official, that please consider JEE aspirant as a human being. They prepare machine, but they are not machine. The way they are putting load, even machine cannot take that load. Please consider this. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. No, and as a media platform, we'll be raising your concerns. We'll be putting it out there. So I really thank all of you for joining in. We got to listen to your views and understand where your concerns are for them. My best wishes to all students and my prayers specifically for Akanksha and Aditya. I know both of you are dealing with things beyond your control, but our prayers are with you, and we are very confident that you'll sail through. So we are definitely.